It's reported at the time that Ted was actually pretty deep in negotiations with Jim Crockett Promotions. This comes after Crockett had purchased the UWF territory. And the story is that he is recruited by Vince McMahon and goes up, takes the wife, meets with the family. And as the legend goes, when Vince leaves the bathroom or leaves the meeting, Pat Patterson turns to him and says, "If you come in, the gimmick that Vince has for you is the gimmick he would give himself." But they wouldn't tell DiBiase what the gimmick was, and you just had to trust him. But when Patterson allegedly says, "This is the gimmick that Vince would give himself," DiBiase thinks about it and decides, damn the JCP idea. I need to go work for Vince. And you just said that's true. You've heard that same story?
Oh, yeah. Vince has always wanted to be a wrestler. Hence all the stuff he did in the Attitude Era where he was taking bumps and taking stunners and bleeding and this, that, and the other. He's always wanted to be a wrestler. I think his favorite guy was one of the Grahams. I don't know if it's Jerry Graham or one of those Grahams. Because I remember Vince telling me that on a Wild Hair, he bleached his hair and to look like one of the Grahams. And
Dr. Jerry Graham, who
Dr. Jerry, yeah,
would famously light his cigars with $100 bills.
Yeah, a little eccentric.
Yeah,
but he impressed Vince. He had had the cool car and had the cool hair, cool clothes, etc., etc. This overall cool to a guy Vince's age group. So then Vince decided to bleach his hair, and that didn't go over real well with his dad, because his dad never wanted Vince to be in the ring, ever, ever, ever. And so he's trying to push him back away from that. And I think that's how one of the reasons that Vince got so involved in the commentary. He finally got a role. He got cast, and in a role that he was very involved in and good at, quite frankly. So it was a unique scenario, to say the least. But that story of Vince himself was the role model for the $1 Million Man. And then when you look at it, it makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah.
It was just logical. Narcissistic, rich, a guy that could back it up. That's what Vince wanted for himself. He couldn't do it, so he put that whole package together for Teddy, and he did it real well.